Oh, hello there. Captain James T. Cook, Pirate of the Caribbean, just in time for your next lesson. Lesson 5, right? Okay. So, I think I might have gone on a bit the last time, a little bit. But anyway, lesson 5 is about the when, right? And basically, when should you be a vegan, right? Well, whenever you can, right? No? So, thing to do, right? If you're vegan most of the time, right? And there's something like, see, like President Bill Clinton, okay? For instance, right? That's a good example. He was vegan, like, most days of the week. Well, all days of the week. And he said, oh, there's occasions like when he goes to see some sultan somewhere and there's nothing else there and he hasn't got time to explain and it's not appropriate and, you know, doesn't want to offend anyone, so he's a little bit of fish. Okay? Now that don't make him not vegan, really. I mean, okay, in a technical sense of the word, yeah, he wasn't vegan then, yeah? But if you're vegan most of the time, yeah, then you're vegan more than not, okay? So I know they got all these technical terms for like convenient, yeah, you're only vegan when it's convenient, I mean. Or, you know, like that bloke I was telling you about the last time, vegan before sex and things. But, you know, there might be occasions when you just don't feel ready or it's just too complicated to go into it, you know, and explain. It might be when you go and see your grandma for Thanksgiving or something, or Christmas dinner, and for 40 years of your life, yeah, you've always had turkey. You forgot to tell her, and so, you know, she's done you this Christmas meal. There's a bit of something in this and a bit. Well, you know, it's up to you. You know, you're in charge, right? That don't make you not vegan. I think it's a bit crazy to me. You see, somebody's been vegan for 25 years and all of a sudden builders are in and they have a bacon sandwich. I'm not vegan anymore. Right? You just do as much as you can do, right? And obviously the more you do, the better it is. You know, the more vegan you are, for more of the time, the better for your body, the better for the environment, and the better for the planet and better for animals as well. Obviously better for animals, you know. So, and the more you do it, and the more people see you do it, and the more normal it becomes. See, and people say, "Oh, you're doing that, and you look all right." You know, you're not turning into a funny-looking hippie. So it's good. You know, the more you do, and it is getting easier. But if there's particular circumstances, you know, don't fret about it, you know. You do what you have to do, you know. But don't give up on it. Don't say, oh, well, I had to do that last Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, so that's it, I can't be vegan anymore. That's just daft. Because the same principle, it's still a good idea, right? It's still a good idea on Wednesday morning that you be vegan. Just because you had a bit of something or other, or you didn't realise, or somebody gave you something and it had some particular ingredient in it, you know, that don't mean you're not vegan anymore, right? Wednesday morning, same principles, that give peas a chance thing, you know, people, environment, animals, they still all apply, right? It's still a good idea, it's still better for you, better for the planet, better for the environment, so you carry on being a vegan, don't just suddenly give up, that's just daft. Totally daft. And you know, people, if anyone tries to bully you and say, right, you're not vegan anymore because you drank a bit of wine with a bit of fish guts in it or something, you know, you hang in there, yeah, you carry on being vegan, yeah, that's the thing, really. I tell you a story about a friend of mine, right? She was working for WaterAid, that'd be it, WaterAid. And she had to go out to Africa, right? And some poor African person had cooked her a special meal because there's these people coming from, and you know it's a special occasion because they've changed the village, you know, the old village's life, you know, by putting water in there, and so you know they wanted to thank them, so he did them this special meal. Well, she didn't have the art, you know. This person spent a week making this, saving up all their money. I don't know, weeks and weeks saving up all their money to make this special meal, and I don't know what was in there. Something was in there that wasn't vegan. She didn't have the art to tell this person. She said, "Who am I? You know, in my privileged position, yeah. The only, really, when you think about it, the only reason I can easily be vegan is because I'm quite privileged. I live a privileged lifestyle, you know. And this person, they didn't know, you know. And so, you know, she just couldn't bring herself. But that didn't start with being a vegan, you know. That didn't start with. She's been vegan most of her life, or as long as she can remember, really. And she's vegan again after that. Yeah. So all I'm saying, no. Yeah. And so, you know, she just couldn't bring herself. But that didn't start with being a vegan, you know. That didn't start with. She's been vegan most of her life, or as long as she can remember, really. And she's vegan again after that. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, don't get hung up on that whole, you know, if you're in a situation where you feel you really can't do it, or you make a mistake or something like that, then don't give up, right? Because the more you're vegan, the better it is. Yeah. So don't suddenly say the next morning, oh right, that's it, I'm going to go back to trashing the planet and being unhealthy and torturing animals just because I had a bit of something or other. Yeah. So basically, the moral of this story, where I was trying to go and go in a long-winded roundabout way, is the question is, when should you be vegan? And the answer is whenever you can. All right, you got that? Okay. And thank you very much. There we go. Oh, where's your hand? Here. Thank you very much for trying. Thank you very much for listening to my lessons. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. And don't forget, come along to a veg fest. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye now. I've been Captain James T. Cook, Pirate of the Caribbean, and you can reach me on Facebook and Twitter and all of that stuff. Just Google Captain James T. Cook. You'll find me. I'll be all over their place.